Hi, my name is Ansi Twinkle, and this is the story of my 21st birthday epic fail. I was so excited for my 21st birthday. I know everybody is, but I was extra excited because I did not drink a drop of alcohol before I was 21. Seriously. I was waiting till I was like fully legal because I'm a huge goody two-shoes. And in Dubai, they really come down on you for underage drinking. I have a friend who got caught drinking when she was like 18 or 19 and she spent like a week in jail. It's quite serious. So when my 21st birthday finally rolled around, I was like, I'm gonna have some alcohol. I couldn't wait to finally go into a club. I was envisioning what it would be like. I went out with a group of my girlfriends. We got all dressed up. I was so excited. I forgot to mention, none of my friends were 21 yet. So they showed their IDs and the bouncer was like, hell no, get out. We were so sad. We ended up just going home and watching cartoons or something. My 21st birthday ended up being a total disaster. So I was determined to have a 21st birthday redo. So a few months later, we tried again when the rest of my friends had turned 21. We all got dressed up again and we were so excited again. You always need a sober friend when you go out, but somehow the sober friend, can you guess who? Turned out to be me. I don't know how I got roped into it. I'm such a pushover. So once again, my big night out did not go as planned. I ended up taking care of all of my drunk friends. One of my friends got so drunk. She was puking all over people at the club. She was actually amazing because these old guys kept coming up to us, trying to talk to us. Hey, baby. And she was like, all over them on his bald head. Great, 10 points. But then I had to take her back home. She ended up throwing up the entire ride home. She's literally vomiting out the windows of my car as we drive. I was so scared that we were gonna get arrested because the cops in Dubai, they always ask, are you drunk? Why are you drunk? Why are you drunk at this time? So I parked like a 2-minute walk from my house and I was like pretending to like have a conversation with my friend to act like everything was normal, but she could not walk. And then I had to literally drag her up the stairs to my door. We finally made it home, but I still did not get drunk. Then a few weeks after that, I tried again to finally have a crazy night out and my first sip of alcohol. I got all dressed up again and I was so excited again. We get to the first club and I'm flashing my ID to everyone. Like, hey, I'm 21. You can't say anything to me. I'm gonna have my first taste of alcohol finally. I give the bouncer my ID. So she was looking at me, looking at my ID, then looking at me. And I'm thinking, hell no. This girl is not gonna ruin my night out again. And finally she says, you're not 21. And I'm like, yes I am. And she says, I look like a baby prostitute. And I was like, what? Because of my makeup? Like I blended and everything today. How can you say that? So she was actually counting the years from my birthday on my ID. Like 98, 99, 2000. And then finally she's like, fine, you can go in. And I was like, whatever, you age shade me. I don't even want to go in. We left that club and we went somewhere else. So we went to the next club, showed my ID, I got in. I could not believe that this was actually happening. So then my friend like hands me over like a cup. I'm like, what is this? Is this like rat poison? Is it water? I don't know, like, you know, alcohol names. And I think it was like tequila. That's what they call it. I did the shot and I was like, how do people drink this? How? I wanted it to taste so good. I thought it would be like all sugary and like delicious. It was horrible in my opinion. And then she made me like switch drinks and she got me like vodka cranberry and it was so much better. I could handle that. That was great. So we're at a table on the upper level of the club. We're having a great time. Then all of a sudden, Designer starts performing. Everyone's freaking out. And at the end of the performance, Designer jumps off the stage, comes to me and my friends and hugs all of us. And then I touched his head just as to like make it look cool that I touched a celebrity. I know, horrible. So if this is what clubbing is, count me in. And then at the end of the night, my friend grabs an empty alcohol bottle. We're taking this with us as a souvenir and memory of us taking your club virginity tonight. And then she dropped the bottle. Like she dropped the alcohol bottle. And one of the guys who was like working, he was an employee, he was like around our table and he heard that. He comes to our table and he's like, why did I find this? Why is it here? Tell me. And I'm like, I don't know. So we were trying to like blame it on other people and other tables, like trying to get away from it. And finally he's like, don't ever let this happen again. And he storms off. So I didn't get a souvenir from the night that I lost my alcohol and club virginity, other than a hangover. But that thankfully did not last forever. And that's the story on how I found out that alcohol is overrated.